15 News. This is breaking news.
We begin with breaking news tonight. There's a shakeup in leadership at Sun Prairie West High School. WMTV has learned that Associate Principal Ed Ford will be stepping in as acting principal of that embattled school. The school board made the announcement in an email to parents tonight. The email didn't say what would happen to Jennifer Ploger, who is the current principal. The move comes a couple of months after the school's dean of students was arrested and charged with possession of child pornography. On Tuesday, parents protested outside a school board meeting. They believe the district did not properly handle the incident by calling police. For more information on this story, head to our website, WMTV15news.com.